Just the fight of this team that second half. What did it say about Ridgefield football that you came out and were able to keep scrapping tonight?
I mean, we weren't proud of the first half. Definitely a little bit young in that position, but we wanted to give it our all, finish on that no matter what. And I'm proud of my boys. We never gave up this year, and that's one of the things that we'll take with us.
How much do you think that type of fight will go to show, what Ridgefield football is about in the years to come, as you hope to leave kind of a lasting imprint on this program?
I think it's a big deal. I think this is just the start for Ridgefield football. Just 1 year with this coaching staff, the huge improvements going from just winning 4 games the last 2 years to being a playoff football team. It's a big deal, and I think the momentum's just going to keep carrying over.
You've been a workhorse for this program for 4 years now. What does it mean for you to be able to be a part of this and be a part of finally seeing that Ridgefield turnaround?
It's great. I'm so happy. You could tell just from the day that Coach Byer showed up to the changes that we made that things were changing. And it's a great experience to be part of that all, seeing a huge change like that.
Is it at least a memory you'll take with you when you're able to get a big fumble recovery touchdown or a big fumble recovery 70-yard touchdown? Is that gonna stick with you?
For sure. I remember the good parts, and I love my guys, and especially the Hogs that killed it this year. They made me who I was, and I love those guys. And I'll never forget this team.
Right on, man. That's a fight of this team in the second half. What does it say about Ridgefield football that you were able to keep scrapping in this one?
I mean, I think it just shows that we have want and we have character, and I think that speaks a lot. And I know for me personally, I felt family in there, and I feel like that's something. Like, I came into the program this year, and I can't really speak for the past years. I can speak for my athletic career, and I can say that I've never felt that family I just felt in there, and that just left a hungry taste in my mouth. And with Hunter leaving, and don't get me wrong, great player, great guy, great character, great leader, great guy to have in the weight room, summer workouts, off season. But we'll be back, we'll be stronger next year. Another year in the system. I know me, we're coming back and we're making a run next year. And,
How much do you think it helps just having that building block of being able to point to this type of game where you're like, hey, we never gave up, and this is what Ridgefield football is about?
Oh, I think it's huge, because I think as a team, we believe in ourselves. And, they didn't have their guys out there in the second half, but I think a lot of times this year we came out a little scared, and just playing, realizing that we can compete with anyone. And I think next year, those sophomore and those freshmen who saw that we can compete, that's just changing the program. And that starts with Coach Rice and to our leaders and to everyone in that locker room. We're changing this program.
A couple days before the season, you didn't know about your eligibility. What's this been like to be a part of this all, to be able to come into this program and get that waiver and be a part of this historic run?
I mean, it was huge. I was definitely scared at first, and there's a lot of stress, and over the summer it was what's going to happen? But I was going to be there for my guys, whether I was eligible or wasn't. And I'd love to go out there and share it with the field, whether it be on the sideline. And so, yeah.
I know you talked a little bit about Hunter, but what did you learn from him this year watching him play?
I mean, Hunter's he's an animal, man. He's not scared of anyone. He doesn't back down from anyone. And you guys don't see him in the weight room, but he's a strong dude, and he'll outwork anyone. And I just think having someone like that to just chase all the time is huge for me. And I feel like now people can start chasing me a little bit. It's just stuff like that changes the program, and it starts with Hunter. And he's a prime example of where we're going.